Well, first impressions are invaluable. The local organization, My Brother's Keeper of Greater Richmond, is hosting their Suits for Success workshop, and it's going to help disadvantaged young men prepare for job interviews and look professional. Stephen Coach Hicks, the executive director of the program, joins us this morning as a preview of what's in store this year, and we welcome him back to Virginia this morning. Good to see you again, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
You know, there are lots of coaches in life, and a coach basically teaches us the right way to do things,
Yes.
and that's basically what you're doing with these young men, isn't it?
That's correct. I'm a life coach, and so we specialize in teaching our young men life skills such as decision-making, communication, male-female relationships, and how to be self-sufficient, and what it means to be a man.
I remember one of my coaches said, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. If you practice it wrong, you're going to do it wrong. So you're teaching folks the right way to do things. And it's not just the clothes, is it?
No, Suits for Success really is about helping them to write resumes, how to do interview techniques. Keeping a job is important. Finance as well in terms of direct deposit and things like that. And so, yeah, it's really a lot more than just a suit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the whole game, and it's a full game too. Let's talk a little bit about the young men that you brought in, and tell us you've got a couple of models with you today.
Yes, I have 3 of our young men with us. There's John Carter, Jared Lakes, and Mr. Lawrence Spieth.
Wow, you guys look great, man. Hire them. So, are all these suits that you've collected, or how does that work?
Yes, community donates suits to us. Bankers, doctors, lawyers, just people who know what we do. My friends, co-workers, and so forth, and they all want to have a hand in helping our young men, become successful.
How did you get into this? How did this all start? I mean, I know you probably saw a need, but how did you get the wheels turning?
Well, the Suits for Success was birthed out of, I would go around to job fairs and I would notice how underdressed our young men were, and then just having a heart and compassion for them as well, and recognizing that they may not necessarily have the money to buy, a nice suit or shirt and tie to attend these interviews. And so we came up with the idea that if they would come to the workshops, then we would give them the suit.
Yeah, you could show up and be the sharpest kid in the block, but if you're not properly attired you got to work the room, as they say in show business.
Absolutely.
So you got to come dressed for that part.
Absolutely.
And you got to act that part as well.
Yes.
And so when you see these guys obviously they're driven, they want to succeed. Are they open to your suggestions? Or, hopefully, because you know how this works.
Yeah. Originally, most are not very open. However, once they get involved with the program and see the love and the care and that somebody cares about them, they really begin to open up and embrace the principles, and which enables them to move forward.
You know, you're saying what you just said sounds exactly what I heard a basketball coach say this weekend. We bring the kids into the program and they buy into our program.
Right.
And once they believe and they know that we care about them,
right,
then obviously they react. So
absolutely.
It's coaching.
It's coaching in the real sense of the word. So
how do we get more clothes in to help out young men become businessmen and leaders in the community?
Well, people can give me a call. I'm at 804-502-3239. Our offices are located at 1618 Hull Street in Richmond, or they can email us at mbkgrva@gmail.com.
And we got about a half a minute left. Tell us about the event that's coming up this weekend.
The event, we have 4 motivational speakers coming in. We are really excited. There's room for about 7 more participants at this point, and so registration is still open, and we're just excited that we can provide this type of service to our young men.
Well, thank you for doing what you're doing. It's making a big difference.
Well, thank you for having us.
Just, I really like my job. I get to meet folks like this guy.